Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
Madden and college football heads, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And I had a question, and it's crazy. I got this question actually before I even knew that there was a patch. But question was, how am I dealing with the block sheds? Block sheds are outrageous, you know, out of control, all that good stuff. And to a certain degree, they are. But I think it's a necessary evil with this game. You have to have pressure in the game in order to simulate any sort of defense. And I just think they're trying to sync it more to the timing of, like, you know, like real football timing. So it's like we don't have all day in the pocket. Yeah, some of the ways that they give up the block sheds are very suspect. I don't think the offensive linemen, they don't finish blocks well on this game. It's like once that guy crosses his face, they'll kind of let him go. And it's like they don't even go and attempt to, you know what I'm saying, to wall the guy off or nothing. They just let the guy go. And it's like, but yeah, I do have my own methods that are in the Bible. So, you know, you guys who have it, y'all know what it is. You can see it in these clips here. It's just you have to really get yourself, you have to really want to get your feet set really fast in the pocket, and you have to get to a what I call a launch point, or a point, you know, at least where you're ready to throw and get rid of it, you know, when that first read comes open, because you're gonna have guys who are gonna, you know, what they call that double mug. It's a triple mug. He's triple mugging the gaps, and you're not gonna have time. So you have to have these outlets. You have to have these reads and check downs on the field, because sometimes guys are just gonna send more than you have to block. But in terms of just like your line commit stuff, yeah, go empty first. A lot of people say go base. I say go empty first. Make sure that you have all of the guys that are on the line in 3-point stances. Make sure you get all of those guys blocked first. Once you have a good, comfortable pattern, you know, when you're reading your green and red or whatever, once you have a comfortable pattern within that, then you can add your extra blocker, your linebacker, your tight end, or your halfback, or even if you're bringing a wide receiver into the box to be able to block. But you have to go empty first, and do not be afraid to slide protect to balance out the line. I know a lot of people tell you guys don't slide protect. No, no. And understand that the green, when you slide protect, the green part of the slide protect, that's where you're sliding to, but that signifies that that's the strength, you know, of your line at that point in time. And so sometimes you guys, maybe at the snap, you need to step to that. Also, there's some other little tricks of the trade. When the lineman brings his head up, you try to snap the ball. You'll see the lineman. You'll see the center kind of bob his head up and down during the course of while you're making your offensive adjustments, hot routing, all that, etc. And so once you see the center's head come up, if you can time the snap of the ball when the center's head comes up, you'll actually get better blocking and more pass block strength. I'll just say that. And it also works against the run as well. It's a thing about the center. When the center has his head up, tripping. When the center has his head up, it's like everybody knows their assignment. I don't know. Yeah, it's old school stuff and it used to be a point thing. Actually, we used to snap the ball when the center would point out ahead, but they stopped doing that, and so now it's just the head down, head up. So if you can catch the center with his head up, snap the ball right as he's bringing his head up, then that helps as well. As you see, like if you can go back and watch that replay really slow, you'll see like most of the times if I can time it out, I'm definitely doing it. I'll let center take his head down, bring his head up, take his head down, and as soon as he brings it up, I'll try to snap the ball. Also, another thing that I kind of put out there some years ago, and I see a lot of people doing it now, the bluff snap, which is R1 or RB. If you can bluff snap and then get right into the snap of the ball, like almost like right off of it when the screen kind of pops back, that also helps with your blocking just a bit. It seems like it slows up the kind of like the get off of the defensive line, and so you see like that pass block strength is a real, that's the real deal up here. And so you see these guys trying to slant across and all these stunts and stuff. And actually another thing on the stunts, if just go put a tight end on the side, the left side, the stunts don't really come in from the right. They only really come from the left side. So put a tight end in or motion a tight end over to the right. Yeah, something to that effect. The running back really does not help picking up the stunt too much. I mean, there is a kind of like a couple of little ways, but it's a little bit funky. Let's say if you give the running back an assignment and you see him do that little step in thing to the quarterback, like he's trying to hear what the quarterback says, and then you just snap the ball immediately, like right after that, and he will pick up the stunt guy. I guarantee. Yeah, this was like a really weird. This was like this is one of the worst clips in Madden history. One of the worst drops and just one of the worst animations. And not that the receiver's animation was bad, it was just a terrible result. After I looked at it a couple times, I was like, wow, this is yeah, this is a travesty of justice. And then for him just to drop the ball at the end for no apparent reason, that shot right there, that was awful. It was the same guy who knocked the ball out, the guy who just yeah. All right, but anyway, so yeah, so if you try a few of those things, man, head nod, also bluff snap, or just go get your mechanics Bible, man. I just got to keep telling each and every one of y'all every day, and every day, yeah, you know, quite a few of y'all are joining, or getting your eyes open. But I'm telling you, when you get a chance, you guys get a chance, man. This is something you really need to do to elevate your game, because it's gonna put you at a starting point of consistency, and that's what this game is all about, in my opinion. Anyway, man, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. It is your boy Coach. I'm out.